back here at Stratford as the second game.
We'll be getting underway just shortly here. And winning the first one was the Owen Winthrop Blackhawks, 68-54. The game was actually closer than what that final score was, as it bounced back and forth. But Owen Winthrop hit some big free throws down the stretch to go away and win by 14. Tonight's pregame show is brought to you by Stratford Homes. Take the first step to building your customized home with Stratford Homes. Visit StratfordHomes.com to see floor plans, schedule a tour, or begin the design of your new customized home from Stratford Homes. Visit StratfordHomes.com today to get started. So the Stratford Tigers will be taking on the Manawa Wolves. Conference-wise, Stratford is actually tied for first place with Auburndale and Marathon. And Marathon had a very convincing win tonight also against the Marshville Columbus Dons. And Auburndale and Marathon and Stratford are all 4-1. Assumption Royals are 3-2. Edgar Wildcats are 1-4. And the Newman Catholic Cardinals are 0-5. And from the Central Wisconsin Conference, where Manawa is, Bondwell Bears lead that conference with a 4-0 record. Wittenberg Burningwood Chargers are 4-0 also, as Iowa Scandinavia Thunderbirds are 3-1. Shiocton Chiefs are 2-2. Amherst Falcons 1-3. The Menominee Nation Eagles are 1-3. Waiawiga Fremont Warhawks are 1-3, and Manawa is 0-4, and they are 1-5 overall as they come into this tournament action play. Manawa is a very young club. They have 4 seniors on this team, no juniors, and 7 sophomores on this ball club. So it's a very young ball club, and as I mentioned, they are 1-5 on the season. But I think they're going to be here to give Stratford a battle here tonight also, as we will be having a national anthem here just shortly. But we'll tell you that Stratford had actually a ball game on Monday when they took on Newman Catholic Cardinals and beat them over at Wausau 50-41. It was very strange that they had a game this early or that close to the Christmas break here. But the Manawa has, like I said, they've got 1 win on the season. And that was, if I'm not mistaken, was the very first game of the season that they had, and it was against Rochelle, and beat them 86-47. Man, they've been now on a 5-game losing streak, but been playing very tough ball, and they got lost last Friday to Waiawiga Fremont 50-42. So shortly, we will be having the national anthem here.
America and those defending our freedom. We ask those who are able to please stand. Remove your hat and place your hand over your heart for the playing of our national anthem.
And now for our starting lineups. And the starting lineups are brought to you by Door Pro. Door Pro of Stratford is your complete commercial and residential overhead door sales and service provider. If you need new garage doors or yours isn't working just right and needs an adjustment, stop and see them at County M in Stratford and give them a call or like them on Facebook. Starting for the Manawa Wolves is a sophomore, number 3, Braden Zilke. A senior, number 5, Brayson Zilke. A sophomore, number 12, Jack Jaco. And number 14, a senior, Brett Gerholt. And a senior, number 20, Brady Jackal. The head coach for the Wolves in his first season is Connor Scheid. The starting lineup for the Stratford Tigers, who come into this contest 4-1 in conference, 6-1 overall. Their only loss to the Marathon Red Raiders, who has been playing very, very good basketball since Marathon knocked off Stratford a week and a half ago. Leading off for the Stratford Tigers at guard, a 5'11 senior, number 2, Alec Chapel. At forward, a 5'10 senior, number 4, Jet Shaner. At a guard spot, their leading scorer, a 5'10 senior, number 5, Drew Bruzowitz. At a guard spot, 5'10 junior, number 11, Brooks Vanderhoof. And at forward, a 6'1 senior, number 21, Caden Foster, as he can light it up from 3, as he's shown in the past. The head coach for the Stratford Tigers in his 21st season, Kurt Schmidt. Our officials for this second tournament game is Craig Dietrich, Wayne Fleisman, and Paul Knetter is our officials for this contest. So we're ready here for action. The winner of this contest will take on the Owen Withy tomorrow night at 7:15, and we will have that game for you. And also in the consolation bracket, the loser of this one will take on the Pirates of Fall River, and that'll start at about 5:30. As the Wolves control the opening tip and driving and losing control of the ball and knocking it into the hands of Vanderhoff, and Vanderhoff loses the handle, and a turnover by the Stratford Tigers. Back-to-back turnovers by each team. As Stratford is playing a man-to-man defense here. Out on the right side to Jack Jaco. Over to Brady Jaco. And almost a steal there by Foster. Brayson Zelke, and shot and rebound taken by Chapel, who is their top rebounder on this club. And going up for the shot is Foster, and he's fouled. And picking up the foul on the play
On number 3, Zilke, team first.
Is Braden Zilke, his first personal foul, first team, and going to the line. They're saying he was not in the act of shooting. Okay. Chapel driving the baseline, up with the shot, left hand, good! Chapel with that left-hand shot. A lot of people, figure a player being right-handed, but Chapel is left-handed and gets the job done. Inside pass. Turnaround jumper, good by Brady Jackal. As Jackal gets 2 points on the board for the Wolves. We're tied at 2 in early part of the first half here. Out on the wing, Vanderhoff loses the ball. 3-point shot by Foster, no good. And bringing it down the floor is Jack Jackal. We've got 3 Jackals in the lineup here, and a 3-point basket by Brady Jackal, as Brady Jackal gets hot right away and scores the first 5 points for the Wolves, and the Wolves have a 5-2 lead on the Stratford Tigers. Out on top to Foster. Over to Bruzerwitz. And driving and going up for the shot was Shaner.
Number 5, Zilke.
And Zilke with the foul. That would be Brayson Zilke, as we have 2 Zilkes on the team also. And going to the line to shoot 2 for the Stratford Tigers is Brooks Vanderhoff. Vanderhoff misses the first one, as Vanderhoff is a 65% free throw shooter for the Stratford Tigers on the season. And hits the second, as he hits 1 of 2. And Tigers now down 5-3. And stolen away by Chapel and deflected by a Wolves player, and Stratford will retain the ball underneath their own basket. Pass inside, misses the layup. That was Shaner. And stepping on the end line for the Stratford Tigers was Brooks Vanderhoff. And coming in for the Tigers, Caleb Wrench and Brady Berg in for the Tigers. As it's knocked out of bounds by Riley Spindler, who's in the ball game now also. Great defense by Riley, as Manawa's having problems getting the ball. Eventually does get it in. Going down court with it is Brayson Zilke. And Zilke up with the basket. Out on top to Brady Berg. To Bruzerwitz. Bruzerwitz to Wrench. Back to Bruzerwitz. Bruzerwitz drives to his left. Thinking about taking that 15-footer. Taking the 3 and off the rim. And tipped out to Berg. Berg passes off to Bruzerwitz. Bruzerwitz drives to his left and gets the ball knocked out of his hands. And coming up with it is Jack Jekyll. And driving to the lane is Braden Zilke. Gets his first basket, and Manawa jumps out to a surprising 9-3 lead here against the Stratford Tigers. And powering his way in and getting the basket is Bruzerwitz, as he gets his first basket. It's 9-5 now for the Wolves. Stratford had a close ball game against Newman. And going up for the little runner is Brayson Zilke, as he gets his second basket. It's now 11-5. Brady Berg out on top to Spindler, to Bruzerwitz, inside to Wrench. Wrench drives to his left, fakes, dishes off, and Foster no good. And grabbing the ball is Gerholt. And bringing it down the floor is Brayson Zilke. Out on top to Braden Zilke. Finds Brady Jackal. Inside pass, and dishing off to the right is Zilke. Takes a shot, no good. 3-point shot, and off the backboard. Up with the rebound, and good is Braden Zilke, as he's got 4 on the night, and the Wolves are now up by 8. And losing control is Chapel. Driving to his left, and great offensive rebound by Braden Zilke. And Coach Schmidt has seen enough. He wants to call a timeout as the Tigers are down by 10. And we're going to go with shedsdelivered.com, and we will be back with action in about 30 seconds here on Zaleski Sports.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier. Treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Partners Bank, better together.
How much useless knowledge do you have? Play America's Pub Quiz Trivia every Tuesday night at Nuts Deep 2 in Marshfield. You can win prizes. Bring your friends. The fun starts at 7 p.m. every Tuesday night. It's Trivia Night at Nuts Deep 2 in Marshfield. Out on top, Wrench going to his left. Pass, bounce pass inside, and a shot by Shaner, and he's fouled. And the foul is on number 12, on Jack Jekyll, his first personal, team third. And going to the line to shoot two is Jet Shaner. Shaner on the season is hitting 40% of his free throws. But he hits the first one here with no problem. And he hits them both. Brings that average up quite a bit. And Tigers down by 8. As Brady Jackal passes off to Bryson Zilke. Driving the lane and dishing off. And reverse layup is good by Braden Zilke. As he's got 8 already on the night. He's got 8 of the 17. Tigers down by 10. 3-point shot by Foster off the front of the rim. No good. And coming down the floor, and still on the floor, the foul will be called on Foster. That's going to be his first, and actually the first on the Stratford Tigers. And coming in for the Tigers is Drew Bruzowitz, who's been quiet, or he's got 1 basket tonight for 2. The Wolves with taking the ball out of bounds underneath their own basket. Very close to a 5-second call. Schluter passes off. Back on top to Zilke. Almost a steal there by Shaner. Over to Zerbel. Stratford keeps knocking the ball, but Manawa keeps picking it back up. Pass inside, controlling the ball, and we've got a foul. And looks like it may be on, it is on Foster. That is his second personal foul. Into the game for the Tigers is Alec Chapel. And Foster, who averages 7.4 points a ball game, is going to take a seat with his second foul. Back out on top to Schluter. Driving to his left and going in and putting up the shot is Brayson Zilke. And rebound pulled down by the Tigers. Bruzowitz with the ball. Passes off to Chapel. Chapel driving. And they're saying he was on the floor. So Tigers will take the ball out of bounds. And the foul is on number 20, Brady Jekyll. It's his first, team fourth. Out on top to Wrench, to Bruzowitz. Bruzowitz driving to his left. Out to Wrench. Wrench drives, loses control, but picking up the loose change is Brooks Vanderhoff, and he gets 2. That'll give him 3 for the night. Chapel with almost a steal. Inside and trying a bounce pass to Zerbel, and was out of his reach, and the Tigers will take over, down by 8 with 9:35 left in the first half. As Vanderhoof brings the ball up. Shaner out on top. And 3-point shot by Bruzowitz. Good! As Bruzowitz hits one from downtown. That's 5 for him tonight. 17-12. Wolves. Around the back. Zerbel. Passes off to Schluter. Schluter loses control. And picking up the loose ball is Chapel. Passes off to Wrench. Wrench to Chapel. Chapel up with the shot. Hits the bottom of the rim. And we've got a loose ball, and we're going to have a jump ball. And it will stay with the Tigers. As taking out the ball will be Vanderhoff underneath his own basket. Chapel, Shaner, Bruzowitz, and Wrench in the lineup. And the ball is as Chapel loses the handle on it, and it'll be Manawa's ball. Full court press by the Tigers. As Manawa seems to have no problem breaking it. Inside, driving the lane, and blocked, but getting him with the body. Number 11 is Vanderhoff, his first personal, team third. And going to the line for the Wolves is number 13, Logan Zerbel. And the shot is up and off the back of the rim. Zerbel with the second, and good. As he hits 1 of 2 and gets his first point of the night. 18-12. Tigers down by 6. Pass underneath, working, and up with the shot is Wrench. Wrench with the tip in and out. And we're going to have a foul underneath the basket.
Falls on number 2, Chapel.
Number 2, that's Alex Chapel, his first personal, team fourth. As coming in is Brady Berg and also Caden Foster coming in for the Tigers. And also Riley Spindler into the game for the Tigers also. On top is Jacob Kravitz into the ball game for the Wolves. Skip pass. Out on the right wing is Kravitz. Over to Brayson Zilke. Driving the lane is Zerbel. Zerbel up with the shot, no good. Tipped around and pulled down by Bruzowitz. Bruzowitz brings it across the timeline and goes to the lane and takes the shot. And they're saying it was before the shot. If it was in the NBA, that would have been a continuation, and they would have gone to the line. But we're going to have a foul on number 12, Jack Jekyll. That's his second personal, and the team fifth. And out on top to Foster, or corrections, to Spindler, to Berg. Berg looks inside, up with the three-pointer. Spindler, no good. Rebound taken by Zelke. Bringing it across is Jack Jekyll. And he moved his, he lifted that pivot foot. He was dancing with his left one, and his pivot foot was his right one. And he decided, well, we're going to move that one too. And that's exactly what the official saw was a traveling call right there. 18-12 with 7:13 left in the first half. As the Tigers bring the ball across the timeline. Chapel to Berg out on top to Spindler. 3-point shot by Foster, off the rim, no good. Off the hands of Spindler, and taken by Manawa to Kravitz. Kravitz dishes off to Zilke, to Jackal. And loose ball, fighting for the ball. And coming up with it is Manawa, finding underneath, but knocked by Berg. Great defensive play by Brady Berg as Bruzewitz brings it across the timeline. Chapel to Berg with a 3 off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound taken by Jack Jekyll. And we've got a double dribble call.
Bring that up, Jack.
Wrench and
Shaner back into the lineup for the Stratford Tigers. And Tigers will take over. Back also into the game is Vanderhoff for the Stratford Tigers. Tigers down 18-12 with 6:14 left until halftime. And rebound and tipped a little bit, but controlling by Manawa. Manawa just taking their time, trying to find an opening. And a 3-point shot, and off the front of the rim, and taken by Shaner with the rebound. Passes off to Bruzewitz. Picked by Chapel. Bruzewitz driving the lane. Good! As Bruzewitz gets his third basket of the night. He's got 7 now. And Manawa is going to take a timeout. And they are going to take a full timeout. And so we're going to take a full timeout. Shedsdelivered.com. We'll be right back to tournament action here at Stratford on Zaleski Sports.
Nestled in the Wildwood Park and Zoo, the Marshfield Rotary Club Winter Wonderland has dazzled families with over 1 million lights displayed. Admission is free. Cash donations and non-perishable food items encouraged. The Winter Wonderland is open November 29th through December 31st.
Whether you're just beginning your educational journey or seeking a new opportunity, we're here for you. At North Central Technical College, we have unique partnerships with 4-year colleges that allow you to transfer seamlessly to and from our campus, saving you time and money. With hundreds of transfer options available, the path to a bachelor's degree and a great paying career are just a step away. North Central Technical College. Start here, go anywhere.
And we're back here at Stratford, and you've got just a short time to visit Marshfield to see the largest holiday lights display in central Wisconsin, featuring over 2 million lights at Wildwood Park. Open nightly now through New Year's Eve. For more information, go visit marshfield.com. And there's no place like Hefco Floral and hefco.com for the holidays. Hefco Floral and Patriots Tower across from Pick and Save downtown Marshfield. And a loose ball, and they're going to stay right there. It was knocked out by the Tigers. As Manawa will take it out, far corner of their own baseline, and they get it in. Driving the lane. And we've got a violation against Manawa, and the Tigers will take over. And bringing it down the floor is Bruzewitz as he's about to cross the timeline. To Shaner. Going around, getting it is Wrench. The far corner to Chapel, to Bruzewitz. Back to Chapel, to Shaner, to Bruzewitz. Bruzewitz drives to the left, shot up, and he's fouled on the play. And we'll go to the Jamie Wenzel free throw line, and Bruzewitz will shoot 2. As Stratford Building Supply will build anything, anywhere, but they do more than build quality homes. They carry a variety of building supplies for both contractors and do-it-yourselfers, whether you're looking for a custom home plan or home repair supplies. Look to Stratford Building Supply. Give them a call today for your next project or go to stratfordbuilder.com. As Bruzowitz hits the first and he hits the second. And that gives him 9 on the night. Out on top with it is Zilke. Zilke looking for an opening. Almost a steal there by Vanderhoff. And he does get the steal as Vanderhoff comes up with the ball. Passes off to Wrench as Wrench drives the baseline. Dishes off to Bruzowitz. Bruzowitz with a 3. Good! As Bruzowitz starting to heat her up here at Stratford. As the Tigers take their first lead of the night, 19-18, with 3:50 left until halftime. Ooh, there's a travel. Yes, it is. Yes, that was a travel. And it's Tigers will take over. The look on Braden Zilke's face was, what do you mean? And he ended up taking that extra step in there. And Tigers will take over with a 1-point lead here in the closing minutes of the first half, and we've got a kicking violation. And Marshfield Chamber of Commerce and Industry reminds you that good things happen when you shop local. Pick up a Mackey gift certificate. They're a great gift to the Marshfield community and available at Mackey office. And pick up your Marshfield Opoly board games at Hiller's True Value, OMG, Oddities, Manawa, and Games. Bruzowitz directing traffic out there. Driving the baseline and up with the shot is Vanderhoff, and great defense by Manawa. And coming in, throwing it off the backboard. Shaner with the rebound, passes off to Wrench. Wrench looking for an opening, and it's knocked out of bounds by Zilke. And coming in for the Tigers will be Brady Berg and Spindler into the ball game. Bounce pass to Shaner. Shaner up with a shot. Good. Great pass by Bruzowitz. And plus the foul. And Shaner will have a chance to complete the three-point play here. And the foul was on number 14, Brett Gerholt. That's his first personal. Team 7th. And Shaner, good, as he started the night shooting 40%. He's improved that much tonight as he's 3 for 3, and that's double dribble. As he took the pass, dribbled down, picked it up, and dribbled again. He's double dribble on that. As the Tigers now have a 4-point lead with 2:47 left in the first half. And Bruzowitz, and the foul happened out about 12 feet away from the basket. But Bruzowitz will be going to the line to shoot the 1-on-1 as the
number 4, Schluter, team 8.
As the Wolves are over the limit, 7-foul limit. Schluter with the personal foul. That's team 8th, his first. And Bruzowitz gets the little home roll and helps to his total as he is 3 for 3 tonight. Tigers have missed just one free throw tonight. And connects on that one. They are now 8 for 9 at the free throw line tonight. Bounce pass. Out on top. 3-point basket off the back of the rim by Zerbel. And with the rebound and going to the rim was Wrench. And the official saying it was blocked out of bounds by a Manawa ball player. So the Tigers will retain with a 24-18 left lead with 2:18 left. And Wrench just saved it. And Berg with the 3 off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound taken by Manawa, bringing it up the floor is Zilke. driving the baseline and stepped on the end line. Great defense by Spindler, forcing him to step on that baseline. And coming in for the Tigers is number 11, Brooks Vanderhoff, and also Alex Chapel. And they're going to take a 30-second timeout, and we're going to take a 30-second timeout with ShedsDelivered.com here on Zaleski Sports.
At Ridgetop, we are your trusted, local, affordable exterior renovations expert. Isn't that right, Bo?
Exactly, especially when we are working on someone's biggest investment.
Can you give us an example, Bo?
Well, there was this house. We replaced the roofing, siding, and windows. Then, they left a 5-star review.
One of our thousands of 5-star reviews?
Exactly.
For your free, no-obligation estimate, call us today or go to ridgetopexteriors.com.
When buying or selling, Brock & Decker Real Estate is a team you need by your side. Brock & Decker has all the tools you need to feel confident in selling or buying. Call Sammy or Sue today or visit them on North Central Avenue at brockanddecker.com and on Facebook. Shot by Spindler is good. Spindler hits it from 15, his first basket of the night. As the Tigers are up by 8 now. And we've got a traveling as he, that would be Schlueter, took steps before putting the ball down. So Tigers take over with 1:26 left until halftime. Brady Berg. Berg loses control, gives it back to Chapel. Chapel driving to his left, spin to his right, passes off to Vanderhoof, inside to Vanderhoof, and off the fingertips of a Manawa ball player. It'll be Tigers ball with 1:05 left and still up by 8. As Vanderhoof will take it out for the Tigers. Looking for an open man, gets it to Chapel. On top to Bruzerwitz, to Vanderhoof. Over to Bruzerwitz. Goes to his left, goes up, and good. As he can drive that baseline and just give the little push, and boom. And coming up with a loose ball is Brady Berg. And going in for the layup is Bruzerwitz, as he is having a heck of a first half. He's close to the 20 mark here already in the first half, and driving the lane for Manawa is Zilke. That's Brayson Zilke, as he picks up his third field goal of the night. He's got 6. And the Tigers up by 10 with 19 seconds. I think they'll settle for one last shot here. Pass off to Spindler. Spindler with the shot. Corner, good! As he gets his second basket of the night. Tigers up by 12. And a travel call with 3.7. Bruzerwitz with the ball. Shoots a 3. Good! Bruzerwitz at the buzzer hits a 3 and gives the Tigers a 35-20 halftime lead. And what an exciting first half for the Tigers. Come back from an 9-point deficit at one time and take a 15-point lead, 35-20 on the heels of Drew Bruzerwitz hitting from downtown at the buzzer with a 3-pointer. And so we're going to put some stats together, and we are going to be back just shortly. And you are watching Holiday Tournament Basketball from Stratford on Zaleski Sports and ShedsDelivered.com.
The biggest name in streaming and the biggest name in Wisconsin high school sports broadcasting are now in the same place. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today for easy viewing of your favorite high school sports. Find games by season, sport, or school, then sit back and enjoy. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today. Nuts Deep 2, a Marshfield favorite for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Soup, salad, pizza, omelets, sandwiches, wraps, and burgers. How about appetizers like loaded tots and super nuts nachos? 14 large TVs to watch all your favorite games. Plus, entertainment and event space for groups large and small for your upcoming parties. Nuts Deep 2 again awarded Best Burgers and Fish Fry in Marshfield. Nuts Deep 2 on South Central Avenue in Marshfield and Nuts Deep 2 North in Spencer.
If you have land to sell, talk to Ben Tilburg, the Midwest land guy. Ben Tilburg, with Pfeiffer's Auction and Realty, is your go-to expert for farmland and hunting land in Wisconsin. Pfeiffer's has been named one of America's top auction houses, year after year, selling over $2.2 billion in farmland over the past 25 years. Ben's passion for the great outdoors and deep knowledge of the ag industry give him the edge to represent you and your legacy. Ben wants to talk to you about your land needs. Call today and mention this ad for a free land valuation or property proposal. Let's get your land sold. Nobody, and I mean nobody, does it better than Pfeiffer's Auction and Realty.
Are you tired of being a boring old tree, bird, or mythical war hero? Find the right job for you at Express Employment. Stop today and discuss positions that fit your abilities and qualifications, leading you to the perfect job. Always local, always strategically selected to match your skill set with local employers. There's a perfect job out there. Let Express Employment professionals help you find it. In Wausau, Stevens Point, Medford, and Marshfield. Find jobs and apply online at expresspros.com.
Welcome to Bruce Orthodontics, where we provide comprehensive orthodontic care to patients of all ages. We are now accepting new patients, and we accept most insurances.
Orthodontics is much more than just a job to me. It is my passion and my life. What separates us from other orthodontists is constant continuing education for myself and my staff, compassion, and dedication. Here at Bruce Orthodontics, we change lives one smile at a time. I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
It just makes sense. Mittens carries higher quality furniture from all of your favorite brands because we want you to be proud of your space.
It just makes sense. Mittens carries all of your favorite appliance brands so we can save you money on the products you trust.
It just makes sense that Mittens services what we sell because we want your home to be comfortable and run smoothly.
It just makes sense. Central Wisconsin has shopped at Mittens since 1938 because we have it all.
Hello, I'm Jenny Shaner, Realtor, Next Home Hub City. If you're a first-time home buyer or seller, or you've been around the block, because of my experience, I'm able to help you in the most efficient way. I'm a full-time, full-service realtor. I focus on my clients 100%. Let's work together as a team for a win in your next real estate transaction.
All right, we're back here at Stratford, and what a way to finish the first half as Drew Bruzewitz hits a 3 at the buzzer. Drew's season high is 26 this year, and he is very, very close to that as he hits for, it was the Drew Bruzewitz show in the final 10 minutes of this first half, as he has hit for 21 in the first half. He's got 21 of the 35, and Alex Chapel has 2, Jet Shaner has 5, Riley Spindler has 4, and Brooks Vanderhoff has 3 for the Stratford Tigers. Stratford has hit 8 of 9 free throws this evening. For the Wolves of Manawa, leading scorer is Braden Zilke with 4 field goals for 8 points. Brayson Zilke has 3 field goals for 6 points. Logan Zerbel has 1 for 2 at the free throw line for 1 point. And Brady Jackal has 2 field goals, a field goal and a 3-pointer for 5 points for Manawa's 20 points. And they've only gone to the free throw line twice, and they're 1 for 2 at the free throw line. So a great, great first half by Drew Bruzewitz as he is putting on a show. As I mentioned, his season high is 26, and he has, like I said, 21 points. let's tell you about these halftime stats. It was Pfeiffer's. Remember the name Ben Tilburg. Ben's the Midwest land guy with Pfeiffer's Auction and Realty, and they're bringing you these halftime stats. Your go-to expert for farmland and hunting land in Wisconsin. Pfeiffer's has been named one of America's top auction houses year after year. You can email Ben at ben@pfeifers.com. Nobody, and I mean nobody, does it better than Ben Tilburg at Pfeiffer's Auction and Realty. And shedsdelivered.com is your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. See their display lots in Marshfield, Medford, and Wisconsin Rapids, and get more information at shedsdelivered.com. So we're going to just take a little break here. We've got about 3 minutes before we start second half action. And it's brought to you by shedsdelivered.com, who I just mentioned, and see those sheds in Marshfield, Medford, and Wisconsin Rapids. And we'll be back for second half action just shortly here from Stratford on Zaleski Sports.
Take your valuable possessions from outdoors to indoors with help from shedsdelivered.com. It's your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. Headquartered in Loyal, Rod and April make it easy. Just visit shedsdelivered.com to design your perfect structure. With short lead times and free delivery and installation, Sheds Delivered is the smart choice for outdoor storage. That's shedsdelivered.com. Go today.
A&B Process Systems has been a proud member of the Stratford community since 1973. You can find your next career in engineering, welding, and more at A&B Process Systems. Our campus also includes our exclusive Factory Acceptance Testing Center with full-service testing capabilities to ensure that your equipment will perform to your expectations. Visit A&B Process Systems on Facebook today for more information.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
We're back here at Stratford, and here's a few scores that is also that we had on Zaleski Sports. Appleton North beat number 2 ranked Eau Claire Memorial 70-59. Columbus Catholic lost to WIAA Fremont 65-54. Oshkosh North beat Arrowhead 71-64. And Neilsville lost a heartbreaker to WIAA Fremont 60-58. And some of the other ones that we had earlier, let's see here. We'll go back to page 1 here. Freedom got knocked off by the Slinger Owls, 71-49 that we had on Zaleski Sports. Marshfield Tigers are down in Orlando playing in Florida, and they took on the Knoxville Catholic Fighting Irish and looked very impressive doing it, coming away with a 67-58 win. And in that contest, Landon Lee had a career-high 29 points as he looked very impressive in that contest. The Assumption girls had their hands full as the Bondwell Bears had the lead on them in the first half, and Assumption went ahead and had a nice lead at halftime, but I caught them the last minute and a half, and Bondwell was only down by 3, but Assumption came away with a 54-49 win. They are ranked number 1 in the girls' poll. And the Columbus Don girls lost to number 22 Marathon 52-48. And the Galloping Ghost of Kaukauna, ranked number 11, lost to Whitnall 59-56. So here we go with second half action as the Wolves of Manawa shoot a 3 and off the rim, no good, and coming down with the rebound is Jet Shaner. Out on top is Vanderhoof. And we've got a whistle, and great sportsmanship there as Vanderhoff was down on the floor, and coming over to help him up was Brayson Zilke. And we have a foul on number 5. That would be Brayson Zilke. That would be his second personal, team first in the second half. Out on top, Bruzewitz looking for an open man. Gets it to Shaner, over to Foster. Inside to Foster. Foster up with the shot and off the back of the rim and pulled down by Brady Jackal. And a steal by Jet Shaner. Passes it off to Bruzewitz, tipped off, and some of the fans up here not agreeing with some of the calls of the officials, but usually get that anyway. So into the backcourt with a pass to Bruzewitz. Bruzewitz across the timeline. Feeds it off to Vanderhoff. Vanderhoff up with the shot, and he's fouled. And a foul is on number 5, Brayson Zilke. That's his third personal, team second, and going to the line will be Brooks Vanderhoff, and off the front of the rim, no good. And Brooks is 1 for 3 at the line tonight. He's got 3 points. We'll see if he can get number 4, and nothing but net. As Tigers are up now 36-20 early in the second half here. From the far corner to Jackal. Trying to get inside, and with the steal is Bruzewitz. Bruzewitz on a great pass, and Foster with the basket. Great assist by Bruzewitz to Foster, and Foster gets his first basket of the night. 3-point shot, good by Brayson Zilke, as it's the second 3-pointer of the night for Manawa. And Brayson Zilke now with 9 points. 3-point shot by Foster, no good. And his aim is just off completely. He has not even come close to hitting a basket with that from the 3-point area. Lob inside and knocked away. And great play as the ball was ricocheted off of Chapel. And doing that was Braden Zilke. He knew he was going to go out of bounds, and he bounced it off of Chapel. And Manawa will retain the ball. And almost a 5-second call. Must have been at 4.5. Out on top is Zilke. Zilke drives off the rim, and with the rebound is Chapel. Chapel leading the team in rebounds, averaging about 7 rebounds a ball game. Out on top to Chapel. Chapel with the 3, off the rim, no good. And Manawa gets the rebound, and we've got a foul on Chapel. That is his second personal, team first in the second half.
Team's first, 30 checking in.
As Manawa will take it out. Taking it out is Braden Zilke for the Wolves. Throws it into the backcourt. Driving to his right, taking the 12-footer. Good is Brady Jackal, as he's got 7 on the night. Bruzewitz to Spindler. Spindler drives to his right. Bounce pass inside, and going up with the shot is Shaner, and he's fouled. And 14, that is Brett Gerholt. That's his second personal, team third, and going to the line to shoot 2 at the Jamie Wenzel free throw. Surf Pro, like it never happened. And Shaner hits the first. He is now, I hope I don't jinx him, he's 4 for 4 at the line now. And the second one is up and off the front. Never fails. Announcer's jinx. And taking it out for the Tigers as it was knocked out of bounds by the Wolves. To Shaner, to Spindler, out on top to Wrench, to Berg, to Vanderhoff. Vanderhoff drives and up with the shot and off the rim. No good, but he's fouled. And Brady Jekyll picks up his second personal, team fourth, and going to the line to shoot 2 for the Stratford Tigers. And the Jamie Wenzel free throw and off the front of the rim. That is Vanderhoff. Chapel back into the game for the Stratford Tigers. Vanderhoff will shoot the second one. Let's see if he can convert on this one. And he does. He's got 5 points tonight. Great defense by Caleb Wrench. Driving to the right and passing off and coming up with the ball is Berg as he dishes it off. And finding underneath, finding Spindler. Wrench with a nice pass and fighting Spindler underneath. As Spindler picks up his third basket of the night, he's got 6. It's 42-27, a 17-point lead. After a slow start by the Tigers to start this game, they've come back very, very strong. A reach-in foul will be on number 12. Brady Berg, that's his first personal. And Manawa will take it out underneath their own basket with 13:52 left in this contest. Out on top is Brady Jackal. Jackal driving. And driving, dishing it off. 3-point shot by Zerbel is no good. And we've got a loose ball foul. Number 3, Braden Zilke. That is his second personal. He came out very strong in the first half with 8 points, and he's been very quiet since the first 10 minutes of the ball game. Driving to his left is Spindler. Spindler looking to put it up, but he's fouled on the floor, and it could be on. Brayson Zilke, that's his 4th personal foul, team 6th. And pass inside and up with the shot is Chapel, and Chapel gets his 4th point of the night. 3-point shot off the rim, no good. And coming down with the rebound is the Stratford Tigers. That's Vanderhoff, and up with the shot is Spindler. Vanderhoff with a great pass to Spindler, and Spindler picks up his 8th point of the evening. And we've got a foul. Number 10, Spindler. That's his first personal. Bruzewitz and Shaner checking in, and coming in for Manawa is Carter Barrington. He is coming in for Zilke, who sits with 4 fouls. And knocked away is Wrench with the quick hands. Gets the steal. Another turnover. And Wrench loses the handle and goes out of bounds off of Caleb Wrench. And another turnover for the Tigers. Tigers sitting with a 21-point lead. The way this game started, I would have never guessed it would have gotten to a 21-point lead the way this game started. Out on top is Jackal. And Chapel with a shot, and they're going to say he fouled him. And Chapel picks up his third personal, team fourth, and he was attempting a three-pointer. So going to the line to shoot three is Braden Zilke, and he hits the first one. That's his first point, actually, since after the 10-minute mark of this contest. He misses the second. Into the game for the Tigers is number 21 is Caden Foster, and also number 32, Jack Remus. And getting the third one is Zilke, as he has hit double figures now for the Wolves. Bringing the ball up is Bruserwitz. Bruserwitz passes off, and attempting the shot was Jack Remus, as he partially had it blocked. And Manawa gets the rebound. And they're saying Foster held him on the wrist.
Number 21, Foster.
That's his third personal, and team fifth on the Tigers. Next foul on the Wolves will be a bonus.
Also number 21, Foster.
Foster picks up another one, so he picks up two quick fouls here. That's team sixth. And coming in for Foster is number 11, that's Brooks Vanderhoff. Manawa with the ball. Driving off and dishing off to Barrington. Barrington trying to drive the baseline, but blocked off by Vanderhoff. Out on top with it is Jackal. Over to Barrington. Barrington to his right. Over to Jackal. Jackal dribbles to his left. Three-point shot taken by Barrington. Off the rim, no good. And coming up with it is as Bruserwitz loses the ball. 12-footer short. And we've got a foul. Shot by Jekyll was short. And the foul is on Schleter, his second personal. And going to the line, coming in for the Tigers is Caleb Wrench, and going to the line to shoot the 1-and-1 is Drew Bruserwitz, and he is 4 for 4 at the line tonight. And that is point number 22.
Checking in for the Wolves. 14, Gerhold, 10-0, Kravitz.
14, Brett Gerholt, and 0, Jacob Kravitz in for the Wolves. Bruserwitz at the Jamie Wenzel free throw line and makes it as he connects on both, gives him 23 on the night. He is 3 points short of his season high. And Bruserwitz bringing the ball down the floor. Pass over to Vanderhoff. Vanderhoff loses it and dribbled on the baseline as Brady Jackal stole it, but first dribble was on the end line, and the Tigers will take over. 48-27 with 10:47 left. And shot up by Brady Berg is no good, and he's fouled, and he'll go to the line to shoot two.
Falls on number 13, Zerbel.
13, Logan Zerbel with his first personal foul. And that's the team eighth. Berg at the Jamie Wenzel free throw line, and up and good as he gets his first point of the night. Brady Berg, an outstanding catcher on the baseball team. I guess Winona State is looking at him possibly, and he's got 2 more years of baseball here at Stratford. Going one-on-one here, up with the shot, is good. That's Brady Jackal, as Jackal hits for his 9th point of the night. Berg out on top to Shaner. Turnaround, Bruzowitz up with the shot, good.
Bruzowitz for 2.
As that gives him 25 now for the night. Good save by Shaner. And a great play, wow, by Bruzowitz. Bruzowitz was about to fall out of bounds, flipped it behind his back, and hit a Manawa player, and it bounced out and went into the hallway. And it will be the Tigers' ball. Great save down on one end by Vanderhoff, and then another one down here by Bruzowitz to save the ball and land up having it. Bruzowitz passes off to Berg. Berg with a 3, no good. Rebound goal, and good by Caleb Wrench with the rebound goal and his first basket of the night. And we're going to have a travel, and it's 53-29 as the Tigers are up by 24 points against the Manawa Wolves. Bringing it across the floor is Vanderhoff. To Wrench. To Bruzowitz. To Berg. To Chapel. Bruzowitz, tightly guarded. Wrench thought about the 3, but drives, and up, good, and that one-hander. Wrench with his 4th point. Steal, pass by Bruzowitz. Chapel, good.
Chapel for 2.
As Manawa is going to take a full timeout, and we're going to take a full timeout also to give you a few of our sponsors here. And it is shedsdelivered.com here on Zaleski Sports.
Do you need a good night's sleep? Well, welcome to the club, and welcome to Mall Furniture.
Mall Furniture always has a huge selection of quality Comfort Sleep mattresses. They're double-sided, adjustable, bed-friendly, and made right here in Wisconsin.
Whether you need beauty sleep, deep sleep, or just need to sleep it off, you'll be sleeping like a baby on the perfect Comfort Sleep mattress from Mall Furniture. Head to Mall, because we got them all.
Mall Furniture and Mattress, West 9th Street, Marshfield.
Hiller's True Value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center. The tools you trust from the people you can depend on. Shop the store within a store and find what you're looking for.
That's what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for. Now that's what I was looking for. Looks like you found what you're looking for.
We redesigned our store to offer the biggest selection of Milwaukee tools.
A selection so big you'll need a map to find your way out.
Hiller's True Value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center.
TRW Auto Body in Mosinee offers top quality collision repair. They'll have your vehicle back the way it was quickly and efficiently, while also offering 24-hour towing and courtesy loaner vehicles and a lifetime warranty on their work. That's TRW Auto Body in Mosinee, your friendly fender bender mender. And the next time you shop your insurance, call Brad Krecklau at EM Pierce, your full-service rural mutual insurance agent in Marshfield. Call 715-384-2826 today. 57-29. Tigers with a very comfortable lead. Pass inside, and they're going to say a foul on Foster. Boy, plays aggressive defense out there, and I think he has just fouled out. He finishes the night with 2 points. And going to the free throw line, Jamie Wenzel free throw line will be Jack Jaco. And Fleet Farm's layaway program is here to help you make this year's holiday shopping easier than ever. Learn more about Fleet Farm's layaway program. Visit any store or head to fleetfarm.com. And Sternweiss & Sons, Ready Mix and Block Plant Marshfield, now hiring boom truck and concrete truck driver. Be home every night and work from the hometown team at Sternweiss & Sons. If it's time for you to make a change, apply today at the Wren Road Ready Mix location located right across the street from the Marshfield Country Club at Sternweiss & Sons of Marshfield. And quality auto body and frame work since 1952. If you have any accident, let Mackey's 2024 Small Business of the Year give you a free estimate. Call Art's Body Shop on South Central in Marshfield. And hitting those 2 free throws was Jackal, as that puts him out on top for the Tigers is Spindler. Spindler drives up and off the back of the rim. Spindler tips it and goes out of bounds, and the Wolves will take over. 57-31 with 7:54 left in this contest. "17-footer off the back of the rim. That's by Zilke. Is no good. Spindler with the ball. Berg to Aschenbrenner, who's now in the ball game. Berg to Spindler. Spindler, and we've got a foul out on the right wing, and that is on Braden Zilke. That's his 3rd personal. And team 9th, so going to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. Is Spindler. Spindler has 8 points on the night, and there's number 9. Let's see if he can get number 10. Hope I don't jinx him now again, as he is 1 for 1 and 2 for 2 at the free throw line. He's in double figures with 10 tonight. And that, I think, will be, that ties his season high of 10. Driving the baseline is Gerholt. And they're saying he's on the floor, so it'll be a bonus. The Tigers are over the 7-foul limit. And the foul is on number 34. That would be Aschenbrenner. That's his 1st personal. And going to the line to shoot the 1-and-1 will be Brett Gerholt at the Jamie Wenzel free throw. Jamie Wenzel, Surf Pro. Like it never happened. As Shaner comes back in, Bruzewitz comes back in, Wrench is in, and free throw is no good, and it's knocked out of bounds by Zilke, and Tigers will, or excuse me, yes, the Tigers will take over. Inside to Chapel. Chapel turnaround, fakes it, and foul is on Zilke. That is his 4th. And going to the line will be Alec Chapel, as Chapel has 6 on the night. And he'll go to the line to shoot 2, and he hits the first, as Manawa is at the double bonus, 10 fouls. 60-31, Tigers up by 29. And the next, off the back of the rim, no good. And just getting it over, driving the lane, is And
Aschenbrenner, Remus, and Berg checking back in.
coming back in is Berg. Aschenbrenner is in there. Spindler is in there. Kraus is in there. And we should have one other one here. Three-point shot off the front of the rim, no good. Three-point shot, no good. And getting the rebound is number 32. That is Remus. Remus going to, that's Berg going to his right and shot no good. As we're seeing pretty much all the reserves now for the Tigers. And three-point shot, no good. And fighting for the ball. Finally getting it out to Jackal. And we have a 3-second violation against Manawa. And it'll be Tigers ball on turnover 4. So Quality Auto Body and Framework since 1952. If you have an accident, let Mackey's 2024 Small Business of the Year give you a free estimate. Call Arts Body and South Central Avenue in Marshfield. And the Hearing House provides personalized hearing health care from 5 convenient locations throughout central Wisconsin. Give Karen and Todd a call to schedule an appointment today in Wausau, Stevens Point, Colby, Neelsville, or Marshfield. Make your house a hearing house. At the line, Brady Berg. The foul was on number 0. That would be Kravitz, his first personal. And we've got a travel call on Zilke.
Checking in for the Wolves, number 13, Zerbel.
Zilke has been very quiet here in the second half. Just 2 free throws. He's got 10 points. He is actually second leading scorer on the team right now. Driving the lane is Spindler, and a little floater. Good. Spindler with 12 tonight. That's a season high for him. Driving, no good. Gets his own rebound. That's Jackal. Inside to Jackal. Turn around. Outside and off the fingertips and out of bounds off the hands of Gerholt. And with 4:36 left.
Returning for the Wolves. Checking in for the Tigers, number 22, Colton Bright.
Colton Bright in for the Tigers. Most likely will be their star receiver on that Stratford football team next year. Saw a lot of football action this last year as the Tigers won their 3rd straight football title. And a traveling call on number 14, Will Kraus. And Manawa will take over with the Tigers leading by 31. 62-31. 3-point shot is off the rim, no good. Pulled down by Remus. Pass inside to Spindler and taken away by Manawa. And driving the lane and no good by Zilke. Up with a shot. Number 10, Spindler, as he's coming on strong here. He's got 14 on the night. And a blocking foul, that will be on Aschenbrenner. That's his second personal. And that'll be the team 9th, so going to the Jamie Wenzel free throw line to shoot the 1-and-1 will be number 14, Brett Gerholt.
The Tigers, number 24.
He has yet to score.
Number
And into the is Ryan Christofferson in for the Tigers.
Barrington checking back in for the Wolves.
And also Thomas Bangart is in the ball game for the Tigers also. And the shot is up and off the rim, no good. Saved and almost a good save there by Ryan Christofferson. As Manawa will take over underneath their own basket. And we'll be talking to Coach Schmidt after the ball game here, and a player to be the star of the game. And out on top, Manawa looking, find someone. Barrington gets it off to Schluter. And three-point shot, good by number 13, Logan Zerbel hits a three.
Zerbel for three.
As it's 64-34. Tigers up by 30. Yes. And taking the three and missing is Thomas Bangart. And stealing it and going coast to coast is number 34. That's Aschenbrenner. As Aschenbrenner gets on the score in the scorebook. In fact, that is his first 2 points of the season for Mr. Aschenbrenner. And getting a steal there was Colton Bright.
Timeout Tigers.
And the Tigers will take a timeout to bring some substitutes in.
Checking in for the Tigers, number 20, Gavin Meyer.
Gavin Meyer is in.
13, Hardle Arco Perez.
Hardle Arcos Perez is into the ball game for the Stratford Tigers, as Perez will bring the ball across the timeline. Bounce pass out on top to Banger. To Perez. Out to Kraus. And Kraus gets the loose ball. Or no, Christofferson gets the ball, I'm sorry. Perez almost lost it, got it back. Dishes it off to Christofferson. Christofferson to Perez. Out on top to Kraus. And we've got a foul. And we'll be over the 10 foul limit. And foul is on number 4, Schluter. That is his third personal. And that'll put him over the 10 foul limit. And going to the line to shoot two will be Will Kraus. And Kraus has yet to score. This could be his first varsity point of the season. And off the back of the rim and no good.
Checking in for the Wolves.
This time I'm not going to say a word at all. We'd like to see him get his first point of the year. And off the rim, no good. And hustling to get that rebound was number 15, Bangart. To Meyer. To Christofferson. Over to Kraus. And Perez. And they're saying it was Tim. Perez with. And he passes up. Well, it looked like a double dribble there. And getting the basket was Will Kraus. And he gets his first varsity point of the year. Will Kraus gets in the scoreboard this year. And knocked out of bounds nicely by number 14, Will Kraus. And 1:01 left. Bruce Orthodontics provides comprehensive orthodontic care for patients of all ages. They are now accepting new patients at their Marshville office and accepting most insurances. At Bruce Orthodontics, they're changing lives one smile at a time. Set up a free consultation today. Perez driving the lane, up and good! And Perez gets his first 2 points of the, correction, that is his 4th point of the year. As Perez gets in the scorebook tonight, and he's got 4 points on the year. In and out on a 3-pointer by Kravitz. And it'll go out to the Stratford Tigers with 22.8 seconds left. Coming up will be our Nasonville postgame show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. As the seconds are ticking down. We're at 7. And going up and getting a basket is Thomas Banger. Gets a basket. And that's his, let's see.
Final for tonight, game 2.
As the Stratford Tigers come away with a 72-34 win over the Manawa Wolves. As the Tigers will now play in the championship game against Owen Withee, a matchup from last year. And Manawa will take on the Pirates of Fall River at 5:30. We will have that contest for you at 5:30. And following that will be the championship game of the Stratford Tigers against Owen Withee. So we will be back in just a little bit. And coming up next is the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get your cheese curds at Nasonville Dairy in Marshfield, Curtis, or NasonvilleDairy.com. And ShedsDelivered.com is our big main sponsor tonight. And we will be back shortly right after hearing from Nasonville Dairy.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fury, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Keflatiri, Kefla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
At House of Heating, making your home comfortable is our biggest priority. That's why we offer dependable HVAC solutions and quality work in central Wisconsin. Our pros are knowledgeable in a wide variety of services so you can feel confident in your results. They'll offer the support you need, whether it's putting in a modern HVAC system or working on and maintaining your current unit. Get in touch with House of Heating at 715-384-3163 or contact houseofheating.com. House of Heating, heating and cooling the air you breathe.
We're back here at Stratford, where Stratford came away with a very, very impressive 72-34 win. But, Coach, the way this game started out, it was a different tale of the first 10 minutes and the second 10 minutes of that first half, because it turned out that, Manawa sat there with an 8-9 point lead, and all of a sudden Drew hits, a couple in there, and all of a sudden it's just like, boom, it just caught fire, and you guys took that big lead.
Yeah, I didn't know what to think. I was scratching me. I felt we could have really caused havoc with our press against them. I didn't think they were great ball handlers. But once they got it in, I felt like we were jogging up the floor instead of trying to get ahead of the ball. So it was so they scored 4 points off the press and 4 offensive rebounds. And so that was 8 points right away where, that could be avoided, could be worked on. But obviously, we went half court man then eventually, and I thought we were better. I thought we caused more turnovers and pressured them more in the half court than we did in the full court. So it's the opposite of what you would expect.
Exactly.
But that's what happened. And then we spread them out more and tried to attack them off the dribble more because we felt their on-ball defense wasn't real, great. And so then we kind of went from less screening and more attacking off the dribble. And we did a few more handoffs here and there to try to get downhill. And that's basically kind of in a nutshell what happened. Then we found some people up the floor in transition. We shot very well, obviously got a lot of layups. So proud of the kids of recovering from it just felt like a funky start.
It almost looked like the start of the marathon game when you go back to, you look at it, and all of a sudden you guys caught fire in the second half of that marathon game. You guys just decided, well, let's turn it up to with 10 minutes left in the first half, and that's exactly what happened.
Yeah, it seemed like that, but you can't live that way. I mean, even a few games this year, we've started off down by 7 and 9 right away, and against Iola a couple weeks ago, we were down, I think, 11-2 or something like that. Ended up beating them by 12. But I don't know. We try running sets to start the game too to help out with that, and it's just kind of one of those things where it's just a little flat to start a game.
Well, you look at usually Caden Foster has a hot hand, and he just couldn't find the range tonight, and then all of a sudden Drew just pulls in there and hits for 21 in the first half, and he had 3 threes there in the first half, and he finished with 25. He finished point off his season high of 26. But you got great balance also with Riley Spindler coming off bench with 14 tonight.
Second half, I thought Riley was able to attack the basket. And he seems to be more comfortable, shooting off the dribble than spotting up right now. Hopefully we can kind of help him out with being able to hit, catch and shoot off a screen or a spray out or something like that. But it was nice to see him kind of get more confidence tonight. I think that's the key.
But it was also great too. With this big lead, that you've got your guys sitting on the bench here who kick butt day in day out. And your scout team, and to get them into the ball game, and of course a couple of them in there getting in the scoring column for the first time this season.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, we have 16 guys that we dress, and it's I think quite a bit of them got in the scoring column, so that was good to see. And That's why, we subbed pretty early this game to try to get some guys some opportunities. And, we don't have any JV games the next 2 days. And, I still want to see kids play. And so I'm very happy they were able to get some opportunities.
So it's a rematch now of last year, Owen Withey and you guys in the championship game. And, Russ has a nice ball club. And it should be a heck of a matchup tomorrow night.
Yep. I don't even remember. I think we won last year's game, didn't we?
Yes, you did.
Yes, we did. So it's year to year, right, with remembering that stuff. But, yeah, that'll be he's got a nice group. And, they went to the sectional final last year at D5 level and got beat by the Solon Springs, I think it was. So, yeah, they look good against Fall River. They played well and should be a good game.
And they contained the big man also.
Yep, 6'7" kid. They were able to trap him in the post and cause havoc and got him in foul trouble in the first half. So, we're looking forward to it.
Well, Kurt, thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you tomorrow night. We'll be here for the championship game, and happy holidays. I hope you had a great one.
Yep, very much so. Nice and busy.
All right.
Thank you.
All right, we're gonna get the star of the ball game up here. We're gonna get Drew up here. And Drew Bruzewitz tonight, he's had 21 in the first half and finished up with just a point short of your season high. But you, as I mentioned to Coach, you guys were down 8-9 points there in that first 10 minutes of the ball game, and all of a sudden you hit a couple of big ones down the stretch there in that final 10 minutes, and it seemed like it sparked everybody.
I don't know why we're starting off slow, but it's a thing to get better at, and we were able to get through it and get the win, so that was good.
I mean, you do a great job of floor general out there and getting the ball. You had some great passes tonight also. You just seem to know where your players are at the time to make that pass or if you should take the shot.
Yeah, I just kind of let the game come to me and get guys their shots and get guys better, and hopefully as the season goes on that'll help out and win games.
All right, Drew, what we're going to do is we're going to put you in the house. I don't know if you've done this before, but we're going to put you in the house here. I'm going to count you down.
All right.
2, 1.
I'm Drew Bruzewitz, and I'm in the house.
Thanks, Drew. We'll see you tomorrow night, and good luck.
Thank you.
That's it for here at Stratford. We're going to be back tomorrow night here with the Constellation game at 5:30. It'll be the Pirates of River Fall, or not River Falls, but Fall River Pirates and the Manawa Wolves at 5:30, and then the championship game, the rematch of last year, the Owen Withey Blackhawks and the Stratford Tigers, and it should be a dandy. The scoring tonight for the Stratford Tigers, we got a lot of it. I mean, Caleb Wrench with 4, Alec Chapel with 7, Jet Shaner with 6, leading scorer Drew Bruzewitz finishing with 25, and Riley Spindler with a season high 14, Brooks Vanderhoff with 5, Brady Berg with 1, Arcos Perez with 2, Kraus with 2, Bangert with 2, Foster with 2, and Aschenbrenner with 2. So, and the leading scorer for Manawa tonight was Brady Jackal with 11, and Braden Zelke, who had 8 at the first half, finished only with 10 points. So very impressive job defensive-wise, holding Manawa to 14 points in the second half, and the Tigers coming away with a 72-34 win. So we'll be back tomorrow night for Ryan Rasmussen. I'm Michael Steinwagner. We'll see you tomorrow night right here at Stratford Gym for the championship and the consolation game of the Stratford tournament. Good night, everyone.
ZaleskiSports.com has leveled up. Go to ZaleskiSports.com and choose your favorite schools for easy navigation. From the homepage, choose your school to see team records, upcoming schedules, and past results. Use the video icon to launch the next broadcast. Use the arrow icon to watch any previous broadcast. See the full weekly schedule too. Level up at ZaleskiSports.com.
Hi, I'm Shad from Next Step Prosthetics. 5 years ago, we opened our practice to provide life-changing prosthetics that are both comfortable and functional.
I would definitely recommend Shai.
Shai is very compassionate, caring.
We've grown to serve patients throughout Wisconsin. We want to thank them, their families, and providers who have trusted us on their journey.
Go to Next Step, because it's going to change your life.
Why wait another day? Call to set up a free, no-obligation evaluation. Let us take the next step together towards a better life.
Nestled in the Wildwood Park and Zoo, the Marshfield Rotary Club Winter Wonderland has dazzled families with over 1 million lights displayed. Admission is free. Cash donations and non-perishable food items encouraged. The Winter Wonderland is open November 29th through December 31st.
Take your valuable possessions from outdoors to indoors with help from ShedsDelivered.com. It's your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. Headquartered in Loyal, Rod and April make it easy. Just visit ShedsDelivered.com to design your perfect structure. With short lead times and free delivery and installation, Sheds Delivered is the smart choice for outdoor storage. That's ShedsDelivered.com. Go today.
Bauer & Feind has been based in Marshfield since 1955. And if you're in business that long, you're obviously doing many things right. We always focus on selling world-class products, backing it up with world-class customer support.
Working with Bauer & Feind Business Technologies has been a pleasure. We have staff on call that we can call if we ever have issues, and the printer usability has been really easy, user-friendly.
Give us a call, visit our website. We'd be happy to come in, talk to you. Maybe there's a way we can help you save some money and work more efficiently.